welcome to Destination Central in Rotorua. My name is Aimee and I'm sure you are all very aware that it is the last week of Term 3. I cannot believe how fast this year is going, but I'm sure there's a few parents out there going, oh my goodness, what am I going to do for the school holiday? So that's 2 weeks starting from next week where you have to try and entertain those awesome kids of yours. But don't worry, we've got you covered here in Rotorua. Now, if you aren't from Rotorua, you're living in somewhere else in Waikato and Bay of Plenty, then don't worry because Rotorua is just a small day trip away. So whether it be an overnight stay or just popping over for the day, and if you live in Rotorua, then you have no excuses because Rotorua is packed with family-friendly, fun activities to suit everyone. So let's take a look at a sneak peek at what we're off to today. We start off at the Rotorua Rock and Gemstone shop, then discover all that's on offer at Mamaku Blue. While we're in Rotorua, Brittany heads to Otorohanga to visit the Kiwi House. I find a deep tissue massage to relax the parents, and then we head to Atlantis Bookstore. Well, I cannot wait for the day ahead. It is going to be so exciting. And of course, the school holidays don't have to cost you a fortune entertaining the kids. There are a lot of free family entertainment to do around the area as well, such as the geothermal activity that you see behind me. Now, of course, it's educational and exciting for the kids as well. So let's take a look at our very first business of the day. The Rotorua Rock and Gemstone shop are New Zealand's most recognised rock and mineral specialists, and here to tell us more is original founder Colin Simmons. Let's go and meet him. Hi Colin, great to meet you. Now tell me, what do you have on offer here at the Rotorua Rock and Gemstone shop?
Right, good morning Aimee. It's all to do with rocks and gemstones, but it goes a lot further than that with jewellery and with cutting equipment to cut and polish stone and to do all sorts of things with gemstones that has a wide range of offering sort of products that you can put things together with.
Okay, and I can see you've got a lot here for the kids and for presents as well.
Well, the gifts we have at the moment, of course, one of the things that's proving very interesting is we have these little kits of marine fossils and volcano rocks and other types of igneous volcanic rocks that are in collections. And what happens is young people can, parents can buy them and young people can excavate the actual rocks out of the blocks that are made in and are natural rocks. So you can learn, if you've got a passion for a volcano, you can actually have the rocks out of a volcano. If you've got a passion for rocks like marine fossils, you can actually have a marine fossil. And if you've got a passion for other types of rocks that occur in the ground, we have this other kit that does that as well. So they're proving quite popular and they're very educational.
Okay, and I hear you also offer jewellery repair services.
Yes, we have bead rethreading. We also have a service where we have a lot of cut precious stones, and if somebody's lost a stone out of a pendant or a ring or a favourite piece of jewellery, 99% of the time we can accommodate a new stone into that binding or fitting, depending on what it is, of course, whether it's a pendant, earring or ring. And we have a large service for that type of requirements to society. We've been doing that for a long, long time.
Now talk me through the range of instruments that you stock here.
The range of instruments I stock is from geology hammers for people who want to go out and collect rocks. I have gold pans. I have diamond cutting saw benches for people who want to cut and polish their own, and it doesn't only cut stone, it will cut glass as well. So if you're a glass artist, it's very good for that. And I keep well-known brands and represent 2 major manufacturers from the US in grinding machines, which are electric, water-cooled, and are for grinding stone and glass and laminates. And we have a lot of artists and a lot of jewellers and a lot of people who purchase that type of products from us. Of course, the other favourite one is the rock tumbler, which is probably the most popular of them all, because they can go out and collect different, even shells even. It will tumble shells, it will tumble even cartridges. We have people who do target shooting. and they'll do ballistics. But we have all the medias in stock, all registered from proper manufacturers, and the tumblers are from the US and have been made for 55 years, and we represent our company for 33 of that 55.
Okay, so you've got a wide range in store. So how can people discover the Rock and Gemstone shop?
Well, you can discover me in Rotorua Street at the Fenton Street end of Rotorua Street at 1120 Rotorua Street, and I'm opposite the Automobile Association up the driveway. And our opening hours are from 9:30 to 5 Monday to Friday, and from 10 a.m. Saturday to 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon. Or you can go on our website and have a look, or better still, come to the shop and have a browse around, because there's lots of things to look at.
Great, thank you very much. So for rock cutting and polishing to jewellery made to order, see the specialist at the Rotorua Rock and Gemstone shop. After the break, I head to Mamaku Blue while Brittany checks out the Otorohanga Kiwi House. See you then. Since the early 1980s, Mamaku Blue Blueberry Experience have been providing the freshest blueberries and gooseberries for all to enjoy. And over that time, the business venture has grown to include a winery, orchard tours, a function centre, and of course tons of blueberry products. So let's take a look inside. Hi Anne, now what a gorgeous setting, and I hear that Mamaku Blue Blueberry Experience have expanded a lot over the years, so tell me a bit about what people can experience on their trip out here.
When they arrive, we welcome them into our shop where they can have tastings of our preserves and all the special things we make at Mamaku Blue. We have wine tasting, liqueur tasting, juice tasting, and look around the shop. They can then go into the cafe and have a blueberry delight. And also, if they really want to learn lots more about blueberries, take a tour.
Okay, so tell me a bit more about the tours that are available.
Well, it does pay for people to actually pre-book a tour, so we can be sure that the tour guide is available. On arrival, they will be escorted in our people carriers over to the orchard where they can see the blueberries in the different seasons. Summer is really nice because they've got the blueberries, but winter it's amazingly interesting because we're doing the pruning. Autumn has wonderful colours, and of course the spring has the flowers. After seeing through the orchard and hearing how we started, you'll be taken to the processing factory where you can see how everything is worked in the processing part with the grading of fresh and frozen, and also the wine and juice making. Once you've seen all that, you will be escorted back to the shop for your tastings of our products.
Wonderful, it sounds like an awesome experience. And tell me a bit more about the products then.
Okay, well, we have many products here made, but they're all made from blueberries or gooseberries grown on our property. And our preserves are all made on site. You can't buy our products anywhere else in the world. So we've got things like blueberry jam, blueberry jelly, blueberry chutney, blueberry chilli, and all the gooseberry, pickled gooseberries. You wouldn't have heard of pickled gooseberries because we invented them. And we do have, of course, our blueberry wine, our pure blueberry juice, blueberry liqueur, and then we also have blueberry chocolates. But of course, you don't like chocolates, do you, Aimee? So it really wouldn't be worth telling you that.
No, of course not, of course not. I absolutely love chocolate, and I also hear there's quite a lot of health benefits in blueberries.
Yes, it's very well known that blueberries fight all age-related declines, but we've been absolutely amazed that the health benefits our customers have found from our Mamaku Blue Pure. We made the juice, they found the health benefits. We actually have customers that don't have to go on dialysis because they're having our blueberry juice. Wow. Got lymphonia skin cancer that's gone away, headaches and migraines have eased, cellulitis and the swelling in the leg has gone down. And people say without fail it stops them getting colds and gives them more energy. Just check out the website with their testimonials, and all of them were written by the customers. I won't put them on until the customer wrote them.
So talking about the taste, tell me about the cafe.
Okay, we have a blueberry speciality cafe. You can come and have your blueberry pancakes, blueberry muffin, blueberry pie, and a fancy blueberry ice cream, real fruit ice cream. If you like the savoury range, we have a venison and blueberry pie, which is really popular. So yes, when you've shopped in the shop, stay and have a blueberry delight in our cafe.
It sounds absolutely delicious. So how can people come and taste your blueberry products for themselves?
Mamaku Blue is 20 kilometres north of Rotorua. Look for the signs on State Highway 5. The phone number 0733 25 840. Give us a call. Website mamakublue.co.nz. We look forward to seeing you here.
Wonderful, thank you, Anne. And I can smell those famous blueberry pancakes cooking, so should we head into the cafe?
Sure, Amy, come on, we'll show you.
Yum, these look absolutely delicious. So come on in and try the little globes of health for yourself at the Mamaku Blue Blueberry Experience just out of Rotorua.
In the heart of the North Island is a special destination where you can experience for yourself some of New Zealand's unique wildlife. The Otorohanga Kiwi House and Native Bird Park has been operating for over 40 years with dedicated staff patiently working towards our country's continued wildlife conservation. Hi Anthony, so tell us a little about what has driven your organisation towards the conservation of native animals for the past 4 decades.
Well, basically the Kiwi House was started by a group of individuals who noticed that there wasn't a whole lot of kiwi breeding going on for the purposes of release into the wild, and they also noticed that wild numbers were slowly decreasing. So they started the Kiwi House primarily to breed kiwi in captivity for release. Since then we've just grown and expanded into a whole lot of other different native species and also for breeding and release at the same time.
So good. So what does the Otorohanga Kiwi House have to offer visitors?
We have a lot of different native species for them to come see. There's the kiwi in the Nocturnal House, which is very special for people. That's kind of the highlight for a lot of people, is seeing the kiwi. We also have the feeding in the barrier, which was people can come and we'll just give them some seed, and the kakariki will come and land on their hands and have some food there. And we've also got the kia and kaka feeding, which is very informative. Our keepers have a little talk that they do with visitors, and they educate them on the plight of the kia and the kaka as well in the wild.
So why do you think the Otorohanga Kiwi House is a great place for families to visit in the school holidays?
We've just got a very friendly attitude here. Everyone's really calm and relaxed, and we'll always take time out to talk to people and answer any questions they have. Always lots of different feedings to see.
And what has been the greatest success for the Otorohanga Kiwi House?
Our greatest success would still be our continuation to breed kiwi, and we're still releasing them to this day into the wild. We're also now starting to take more of an educational role, so we've got a new classroom set up over the road, and that's a lot of school groups come in there, and we have an education person here who takes the school groups and gives them a talk, and it's really good, especially for the kids, just to get them learning about conservation and what they can do, because at a grassroots level it's really important to get kids involved into this sort of stuff. So that for me would be our greatest success, is the education.
We know the kiwi sleep during the day and wander out at night, which isn't the most convenient time for us visitors here at the Otorohanga Kiwi House, but we don't have to worry about that with the Nocturnal House, so let's go and check it out. Hi Louise, now can you tell us about how day and night are reversed in the Nocturnal House?
Well, when the place was first started, the chappies, they just wanted to put a piece of bush inside, have it quite natural. So during the day it's moonlit, so people can see the kiwi quite easily. When we head off at home at night, it's all on a timer system, the lighting, and the big UV lights just turn on as, to symbol the daytime for the kiwi. And of course they head off to bed, and then when we come back in the morning it just dims back down to moonlit again. So it's kept quite natural.
Great. Now I understand that you have quite a special relationship with Atu, the great spotted kiwi. Can you tell me a bit more about that?
I've worked with her for a long time. She's almost 13 years old and I've worked with her for 12 and a half years, so we do have a very special bond. She's very friendly. Most of the time Kiwi don't really become friendly with humans, but she's an exception. I can pat her, sit on the ground with her just about, and she's really quite lovely. As for the rest of the staff, they do get a bit of a hiding from her. She tends to kick them and hiss at them and hold on to their clothes with her beak, so you know they can't get away, and then she just constantly kicks them till they get out. Yeah, so she does. She is very special though.
So why do you think the Otorohanga Kiwi House is a great place for families to visit in the school holidays?
Loads of things to see and do. You know, specifically the feeding times for the kiwi. They get to see them up nice and close and see the different moods that obviously the kiwi have. The kia and kaka feeding is quite good. The walk through aviaries, the kakariki walk through aviary is really good as well. Also the big walk through aviary, and also the eel feeding. There's loads to know about eels that's just people don't know about them. So you know, there's plenty to see and do. Yeah.
The Otorohanga Kiwi House in Native Bird Park is a fantastic day out for the whole family. They are located at 20 Alex Taufa Drive at the northern end of Otorohanga, and if you want to find out any more information, visit their website kiwihouse.org.nz.
After the break, we find a way to keep the parents relaxed and stress-free over the holidays with a deep tissue massage, and then we check out Atlantis Bookstore. See you then. We all know the discomfort we can have through stress and injuries to our body, but with 16 years experience, Jolie from Deep Tissue Massage in Rotorua will make sure you won't have to put up with that pain any longer. Let's go and have a chat. Hi Jolie. Now, first of all, what is deep tissue massage?
Well, deep tissue massage, or DTM, is a therapeutic or remedial form of massage which focuses on releasing deeply held tension in the body and correcting dysfunction. So, unlike regular massage, DTM can be intense, but it gets amazing results.
Okay, and what kind of pain might this relieve?
Well, I've treated many painful conditions such as sciatica, migraines, lower back injuries, lumbar conditions, joint issues, sports injuries and RSI or repetitive strain injuries. And whiplash is another condition that I see a lot of people presenting with. Whiplash is actually a response by the body to prevent the spinal cord from damage. So muscles can become extremely tense and contracted and stuck in a dysfunctional pattern. So DTM can help with that. Sciatica is something else that I see a lot of. Unfortunately, it's quite common and people don't realise that it is highly treatable. So I do see many people taking pain medication for conditions such as these, but they're really just treating the symptoms rather than the cause of pain. So DTM is a highly effective form of treatment, and it normally gets results for the clients within their very first session.
Now, who would benefit from a deep tissue massage?
Well, anyone who's experiencing chronic pain, or they have a chronic condition, or an ongoing injury, for example, or generally people who have general muscle tension will benefit from treatment. And also people who are in stationary types of occupations, such as office workers and truck drivers, find that they have general muscle tension going on, so they'll also benefit from DTM.
And what would a typical session involve?
A typical session would be an hour long, and it's based here at my home-based clinic. So during that session we'll be going over other aspects such as nutrition, exercise, maybe some supplements they can be taking to support their recovery, and other things they can be doing or not doing to prevent re-injury. But generally I'll try to get on top of their condition in 3 sessions or less, and then after that it's up to the client as to how often they return for maintenance sessions.
Now Jolie, can you tell me about your experience in the industry?
Well, I'm a registered nurse and I've worked in general practice, so I've seen many people over the years taking pain medication long term for a wide range of chronic conditions. I'm also traditionally trained in a form of Māori massage and bodywork known as miri. So over the last 16 years I've developed my own style, and I've discovered what works and doesn't work for clients. and I've tended to focus on chronic conditions that other practitioners tend to find difficult to treat.
Great, so how can people book a deep tissue massage with you?
Well, I can be found on Facebook. My Facebook page is facebook.com/deeptissuemassage22, or they can just phone or text me for an appointment.
Thanks, Jolie. Now let's go and hear from one of your clients.
As the owner of CrossFit Te Aroha here in Rotorua, we have a lot of people that come in with old or pre-existing injuries looking to strengthen and rehabilitate their injuries. So when we combine CrossFit with the great wellbeing work that Jolie does, it gets them back to either 100% or better than what they were when they first walked in the door.
So don't put up with the pain. Give Jolie from Deep Tissue Massage Rotorua a call today. You'll be feeling great in no time. Brand new to Rotorua is the literary emporium Atlantis Books, and with around 15,000 books, I could spend all day in here. Let's take a look inside. Hi Fraser and Greg. Now what a great store. So as Atlantis Books is newly opened, how's it been going so far?
Absolutely incredible. We opened in April and now we're already selling 1,000 books a week. It's just been incredible response. So people have really risen to the challenge. They appreciate a new bookshop in Rotorua and it's been really good.
Okay, so tell me what range you have on offer here.
There's about 15,000 books across everything. So we got new, used, everything from comics to fiction to kids' books, everything.
Another field we're developing is used vinyl LPs. We're still building our stock up, so if you've got a collection out there, please bring them in.
And what is unique about your bookstore from others?
Our point of difference is the mixture of new and used, and the ability for people to bring used books in, get a store credit, and purchase anything in store, new or used.
Okay, so if someone is looking for a particular book that is not in store, can you help them out?
Definitely, yep. We can bring stuff in from anywhere. We have about 2 shipments a week from the US. I mean, anything in the world we can get and it's affordable.
Great, so where to from here?
Well, we're currently rebranding Otorohanga store to become Atlantis Books Otorohanga. We're going to be opening Atlantis Books in Wakatani in August. And after that, the sky's the limit. We just want to keep spreading.
Well, there's been so much support. We've passed 1,000 Facebook likes weeks ago. It's just been incredible. Lots of support, lots of encouragement. It's been really great.
There's one comment we've heard many times from customers is, wow, at last Rotorua's got a real bookshop. So it's very pleasing.
Yeah, so how do you as a bookstore deal with the rise of the internet?
We engage with it, so we've got a website, free delivery nationwide. With our low prices, that means someone might get a decent book of fiction, $10 delivered to their door anywhere in the country. I think that's a good way of dealing with it. There are many of our books you can't get cheaper anywhere, and that's from any other foreign competition. So that means that we're taking it head on. We're developing, we're putting a lot of resources into the website. We're run with it.
Great, so what hours are you open and where are you located?
So we're open 7 days a week, 8:30 to 6 p.m. They can find us online, atlantisbooks.co.nz, and they can ring us toll free, 0800 196 196. If you actually want to come into the store, which is an important part, we're on Urewera Street, big green building, just over from the mall and opposite Capers.
Great, thanks for showing me around, guys. All the best. So if you're hoping to browse for a great read or looking for that particular book, head into Atlantis Books in Rotorua. Well, that brings us to the end of our school holiday special in Rotorua. Now you guys have no excuses for boring school holidays, and to all the kids out there, I hope you have an amazing 2 weeks and make sure you chill out a bit before your last term of the year. We'll see you again next week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.